Welcome back to the Crust with me, Jenny. In our last episode, we started packing up all the materials we were going to be required to make a giant death laser and ship them off to build stage one of 7. And I was going to leave the episode there and I was going to put in a little gap and we are going to, make sure that we had stage 1 complete and stage 2 started. And then I thought to myself, hang on, well, all I'm going to be doing between episodes is, a whole lot of scanning with rovers, a whole lot of picking up resources, and a whole lot of optimizations down underneath. And I thought, well, no, we should probably actually include all that. That's probably all important things that we should put in an episode. So that's going to be today's episode. We're going to be waiting for the trucks to load up, waiting for the trucks to ship off. But whilst that's happening, I want to do a whole lot of fixes, a whole lot of optimizations, a whole lot of, things underground. So what I need to do is I need to ask you a very important question. The very important question being, well, can I borrow a like? I just need to borrow a like. I need to borrow a like for this series because this series is definitely struggling. At least I'm struggling with this series due to the amount of bugs. Speaking of bugs, we do have a brand new patch that's just come out. Well, it's just been released into beta, final version, somewhere there. All depends on, when this video actually goes out. But we do have a couple new options, a couple new fixes, a couple new things. So we need to talk about those. First off, we're doing a couple of contracts, just making some money. I like money. Also like Modular Terminal Factories getting an upgrade, and no idea. They don't even tell me what the contracts were now when I click on them. That's a new feature. All right, let's go with features. So first thing is you actually have 4 belt outputs now. I can't get the other 3 to work. That's fine. We're just going to move along. We are loading this up very slowly, but I'm intentionally loading this slowly because I want to have the contracts completed because they're all very, very short contracts with, a high amount of money if I got things done in a hurry. As it's 50 electronic circuits, hopefully I can get it done in a hurry. All right, other thing that has been changed is oxygen. I am at a deficit for my oxygen because they changed the amount of oxygen people use, which is unfortunate. I don't like it when people use oxygen. So that's something we need to consider. Also, I've now done the maths, and you make 20 ice. 20 ice is enough to run 2 ice melters rather. So you do have an upgrade for 40 grand, which I'm going to pay for, which will now make 30 ice. 30 ice enough to run these 3 machines. All cement's going to come to here. I'm going to spend another 40. Gosh, that gets expensive. And yet another 40. Cool. So you can run 3 machines. You can run 3. You can run 3. And you can run 3. So I can run total of 12. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means hopefully very shortly this will back up and I should be positive on water. Positive. Yeah. Hopefully. Can I make you... You're doing 3... Can I prioritize you that direction and that direction? Yes. Okay, next thing I need to talk about is we're removing this little bit of wall that we added. The bots get around to it. They are currently loading this. And, now I need them to load that so we can get the rover sent out. Next thing I need to talk about is oxygen. As I said, they changed the amount of oxygen we're getting. As you can see, the tanks are empty. Very quickly. Where is... That's water. Oxygen. You make 5, and it says I'm producing 30, which is lying, because these 3 are definitely not built, and I'm consuming 16. So the tanks are emptying, which means my oxygen is technically going up somehow. I'm not sure how. All right, another contract completed. Nice. That one actually told me what the bonuses and the payments were. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is we should talk about the patch. So, patch we have cargo dock. Cargo dock has 3 more slots. That's going to be great. As added the ability to select a transport by clicking on the notification. So, I don't know what that refers to exactly. Also, don't know why any of this crap's in here. Like, it's set to on. Hopefully they'll remove that stuff eventually. Yeah. And then, funny thing is, if I go downstairs and click on the downstairs version doesn't have any of those. That's one thing I wanted to do. It was you. Can I delete you? Yeah, I don't want another scout rover. I meant to make a cargo rover. Okay. All right. Just trying to catch up on where the thought process is compared to everything else. Also need to power you down because I don't need you powered. You can just run separately. Also should mention that the cargo drones versus the normal drones actually have a separate queue now, which is probably well worth it. That way, hopefully, they prioritize multi-delivery items rather than single delivery items, which probably means we're going to want more cargo drones. So they've changed the behavior of unpaid colonists. I don't know why you'd have a colonist that's unpaid. I'm personally not bringing any tourists to the moon, not unless they're going to work hard and I don't have to pay them. So we also have, and actually I can look at the water one now, we can see that you have a 1 there. That indicates you're a level 1, whereas you should have no indication there, i.e. you're a freshbee. So we now have indications of exactly what level things are, which is very, very helpful. We have research. They say they've opened up the research menu entirely. I don't know. I've been through the tree enough times that I sort of memorized where things are. Speaking of research, whilst we're in here, I need to get a very important research. I need to get this important research. That is sort of priority number 1. Yeah, it's more important than helium, although helium is so close to being finished. We'll leave it. I don't know how the helium works. I've never managed to get it actually working. All right, so we're just going to move that up the tree slightly. All right, add new steam achievements. Also have new notifications for idle hauling drones compared to normal drones. And, well, a whole bunch of balance changes. They changed a lot of balance. One of them, like I said, was the oxygen, which is why I've had to put in 3 more electrolysis plants right here. We're doing electrolysis. I have no idea what we're doing with all that hydrogen. I'm not making extra fuel from it. I'm a little bit disappointed. Okay, so that's where we're up to. Mr. Cargo Truck is out and about. He's going to head across there. I need to pick up that at some stage. And my Rover's aboard. So, Rovers, can we go back to rare earth, please? All right. I need you to do a scan. Do you find anything? I'm going to imagine the answer is no, but they did add new points of interest on the map. And I can now confirm, because I've been playing around in parts of the game that I shouldn't be playing around, that points of interest, if you scan them all, if you visit them all, new ones will pop up all the time. So technically there's always reasons to have more scout drones. They just require micromanagement. All right, so rare earth. No, let's go deal with the other rover. Okay, the other rover needs to do that type of scan. And okay, so there's something in that direction. Can we get you to move to here and dispatch for scan? We were heading back down there, but we'll get there eventually. All right, so those two are sorted. Can I go back to... Does that take me above my base? It does. All right. Mobile miner. Mobile miner is out here and is grabbing rare earth minerals. And I need to mention the slag versus silicon oxide. So we're getting 50% slag, and I'm getting 24% silicon oxide. If I bring up the silicon oxide overlay, we can see that I'm lucky, and I'm actually on a silicon oxide patch. I want to move you to here. I still want to grab rare earth minerals, but I definitely want to get more silicon oxide because we have a vast shortage of silicon oxide. If we look at our storage, they're empty, mostly. I have 600, but 600 disappears very, very quickly when we're starting to get construction projects. You guys are consuming for every... I have 30. Bad luck. All right. For every 4 slag I get in, I use 1 silicon. Okay. So that means if I'm getting in 50% slag, I'm going through 10% silicon. So when I look at you, this 50% slag means I'm only getting 14% silicon. The rest of it is going to making bricks, which is a problem. Why am I wasting research? I need orange. Orange. We could do... Rovers are about to do, and they're on green. We could get battery upgrade cargo truck. No, that was already on there. That was already on there too. Can I get battery upgrade for the Rovers? RTG. Let's go with the RTG. Okay. All right, back to not wasting science. All right, so It also means if I look at like this bucket's 58% slag and only 13% silicon, which means every single bit of silicon in this bucket is just going to go with the slag just so I can process bricks. This one is 33% for 20%, which means this one's actually going to give me silicon. This one is 27 and 28 because this is actually coming from a whole lot of mined resources, so it's a little bit better. This one's about 10% silicon. The other 10% is just going to go into bricks production. Speaking of bricks production, this is starting to stack up. So I want to, first off, put in a second one of these. Okay, with a second one of these, I want to give you a belt like so. I want to give you a belt like so. Build all. Can I give you a bucket to put your bricks in? And build that too, and plug that in there. Okay, I want you to be doing bricks, and we're going to join our bricks into our bricks. Our bricks. No, okay, you got to go all the way around here, into there, into our bricks. And can I delete that and then do bricks into bricks into technically you go into there. Yeah, it's less money. Cool, into bricks. All right, we're gonna have a lot of brick storage. I'm gonna start mass producing bricks basically because I have no choice. I really have no choice. I'm gonna have so many bricks that I need to deal with in the not too distant future. So we need to have a lot of storage for them because I can see how much slag we have already. These guys are not running because I don't have enough silicon. I do want to turn, you're maxed out. I want to turn this guy off. Yep, we're going to turn you off. We can still have a colonist work here instead. And I'm just going to lower the amount of silicon oxide I'm actually using. I'm actually tempted to turn this machine back on because it needs aluminum and rare earth elements. And I actually have a good supply of rare earth elements. So we'll come back to that problem. All right, next problem is this belt. I'm going to remove that belt and we're going to throw that belt into there instead because, well, why not? I didn't need two belts. Just tier 1 would have done. Tier 1 would be great. Tier 1 would be great. Okay. Plug that in there. Alright, Rover. Scan. There's going to be a lot of scanning. A lot of scanning in today's episode. I'll warn you in advance. Yeah. Alright. And... no, I need to go to the surface. That should be deconstructed. It has been deconstructed because there's nowhere to cancel it halfway through, which means I want to build the small vehicle assembly building. And we're going to throw you back pretty much where you were, plug you back in, and then when you're done, we're going to make another cargo drone. On top of that, I'd like to make a large vehicle assembly. Do I have the amount of composites required? I do not. Okay, so to make composites, which are these buildings, I need to have nanotubes. To make nanotubes, I need to have silicon, I need to have carbon fiber, and I need somebody to work here. So can I up the priority on you? All right, next thing I want to do is, yeah, it's in there. I want to go to colonist hiring. Botanist, you are super cheap, hired. You are a super cheap engineer. Kane, I like you. It is Kane. It is Kane. Kane Stillwater. A simple guy from Alabama has dreamed of space ever since childhood. He worked on space stations for several years, but never rose above the status of eternal assistant. He's intelligent, trainable, and likes to make jokes, which often annoys others around him. And his trait is a bar regular. Cool, I don't have a bar. You're fine. All right, we're going to hire you as well. And everybody else is too expensive. Okay, so Chick goes into botany. He goes into engineering. Done. And cargo pod ready. She's actually a really good botanist. And cargo truck idle. Okay. Can you go to the map? All right. Rover. This was the one that found a maybe possible new point of interest. I drove too far. It was entirely possible. Okay. Colonists. Can I go to the new people who automatically have bartending turn on? So you're going to be... not research. You're going to be not engineering, and you're going to be not research and not biology. You can do both, but I really prefer it if you were doing... you can do a bit of both. Okay. All right. Rover. Scan. It's right there. Move. Okay. All right. So that's... We've rerouted the slag around here a little bit. Oh, okay. Research complete. All right. Hauling drones just got an upgrade. Excellent. I like hauling drones that go faster. That is the final upgrade for hauling drones. They don't get any better. You're about to finish, and then I want to do that one. In the meantime, I need to put something in the queue. Let's throw that in the queue. Actually, let's throw that one in the queue, because that's way behind. Actually, we should do this. We should get the flight control center. Yeah, it's very, very far behind in the queue. Okay, can I get a scan? Can we invest? Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. And this rover. This rover is going to be in charge of cleaning up the resources from you because you're full. Pick up resources. He's just going to go back and forth because it's so close. We're going to end up with a lot of resources fairly quickly. All right, so that's where we're up to magnetic anomaly. The unusual patterns of Rena Gamma do not match the topographic features of the lunar surface and were initially thought to be craters. Careful studies shown that swells associated with magnetized materials beneath the lunar surface, which can reflect solar winds. This location may have protective properties against radiation, making it useful for further research. Okay, where is that? It's not there. You're on a pickup. Oh, it was that one. How did I not investigate that? Yeah, I drove straight past it. Okay, sure. All right, so that was just a one-off random point of interest. I like it. All right, so back to inside the base. All right, inside the base, I need to fix the silicon problem. I also probably need to fix the oxygen problem. Really? 3 more of them, and we're still okay. Also, I'm not sure where I'm up to with bunk beds, so we're just going to throw some bunk beds down and hope for the best.
You can't build here.
I can build anywhere I want. We have most of those materials apart from the silicon. All right, silicon. Silicon is the problem I need to solve. So this belt comes down here full of resources. It's not going in here fast enough. So what I want to do is I want to delete the whole thing. All the way down to there. Okay, you and you and you are all going to be fed from, well, the surface, because I have 20,000 down here, and inside here I have another 56,000, and he's about to go get me more. I still don't. I have -3. Okay, I'm gonna think about that one. It's very lucrative. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to do it. Oh, actually. Oh wow. Okay. Fine. We will do this one for you. Accept contract. Okay. I need to. Please tell me microchips are not unbelievably expensive, because they did change the market and also change the weight of things, also change the capsules and how much they cost now, which means that maybe the researchers that I said are not worth it might actually be worth it. I need to go back and test that. But this is meant to be a final cost of 47, and I only spent, no, I spent 1,000. I spent 1,000 on the pod. Okay, I'm so confused. It actually cost me 1,000 for once. All right. Can I go to... Oh, how many did I buy? I don't remember. 20. Okay. It's less profitable. You know what? Yeah, look, I'll buy 60 and drop those here, and then we'll do your damn contract. Because if I don't do it within 10 days, it just became really not profitable and faster. Okay, so this is meant to be 3,800, and it cost me 6,000. Okay, so I'm so confused. A tier 2 pod that weighs 6,000 cost me 6,000, but then when I bought stuff, a tier 1 pod that normally cost me 3,000 when setting resources off now cost me 1,000. No idea. No idea. No idea. Okay, you are picking a regolith. Okay, so I need to change the bots. The bots are now dragging down regolith, So we need to remove their ability to put regolith into these buckets because I don't really want them bringing down regolith from above. Oh, also we're going to have to do the same with rare earth. Okay, cool. Because I can't turn off forbid taking resources. And maybe I can. But then the brick, it's fine. All right, can we load this up? Can we ship this off so I don't get in trouble and I get my money back? And I hopefully turn a profit. All right, idle rovers. So we found a crash capsule which has... You need me to send off some very expensive things that I can't afford right at the moment. Okay, all right, contract completed. And, okay, 250. All right, now I have idle drones. So we have normal drones and hauling drones are both idle. I'm going to turn you on to receive resources and you guys can go to cleaning up. All right, so I need to get more resources in here. You have the processing speed of 60. I'm going to spend the money to upgrade you. Okay, it's 35,000. It's worth it for this upgrade. The next upgrade is 70,000. 70,000 is going to take you from a process speed of 90 to 120. That's very, very, very expensive, but not a lot of improvement. I already know that the next one after this to go from tier 2 to tier 3 is 200,000 credits, which is ridiculous. It does take the speed up again to 240, so it is twice as fast, but it's just not worth it. So what I need to do is I have a mining crew, and I need to bring them over here to remove this whole section, and we're going to go with more machines. Much, much, much more machines, so I can get regolith processed a whole lot faster. The more regolith I can get, the more bricks I can make, the more silicon I can make, the more titanium I can make, the more iron I can make, the more aluminium I can make, more everything I can make. That is the mining speed upgrade. And now I want to have this one. And I want to have a mining efficiency so we get less slag. Slag is what's costing me a lot currently with that big miner and making it a whole lot less useful. Also, I'd like a new rover, please. Can I afford all that? I can afford aluminium, yes. Nanotubes, yes. Green circuits, maybe not. I'm at -2. That takes skill. 6 of those, 10 of the nanotubes at -5. Perfect. And gears, yes. So we're going to build one. That's the wrong rover. A second time. All right, we're going to pull down that building because I clicked on the wrong damn rover again. All right, so resources are coming down here. You are facing the wrong way. So I need to remove you. And I need to get you a little belt to go from there to there. Okay, build. All right, so resources coming down here, they're going to here. We're going to dig out this section. We're also going to remove that. And can I get a belt T2? Sticks out there. I'm going to spend 3.5 grand. I don't know why it's 3.5 grand when the game tells me it's 3. And plug that into there. Cool. That clears me a whole lot of space. A whole lot of space where I can build more of these guys. So we're going to throw you down there. We're going to give you a power pole, just like all your friends. And we also need to make some adjustments because this slag belt is starting to back up. And this bucket's starting to back up. So we're going to go storage. I'm going to go with a storage out the front for you to put slag in. All right, you... I didn't think about that. I definitely didn't think about that. Can I get that to come into here? No, I'd have to get it to come past and then in. We can do that. Can I remove... there... Does that still reach? It does reach. It reaches all the way down there. Okay. We're just going to have that move to there. And then, unfortunately, give me a connector, which is expensive, but it is what it is. Okay. So we're going to get that to go there. We're going to... You have a processing speed of 90. 90 is a number I'm comfortable with. You only move 60, but you move 150. So I need to run this belt into here. No. Cancel. Cancel all. Okay, you are going to go into there and then into there. Cool. You are going to have power. I didn't do that part. And you are going to potentially put out a decent amount of regolith, but hopefully a single tier 1 belt will cover me. Can I remove that? And can I get another belt there? And you are going to be slag, and you are going to be slag. All right. Belts. Pause. Can I go undergrounds? Now, I'm saving money by not upgrading machines. In saying that, can I remove that? Yep, this is the belt ins and the belt out. Okay, we're at 8.5 grand. If I add that, and I add that, and I add that, and I add that, and then I go to here, and I have you join into there, and you join in there. Yep, you are going to come out to there, you're 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 going to go into there, you go through there, you go through there, you go through there. I'm up to 50,000. So, no matter what, every single time I build one of these, I have a very large cost. Silicon up and titanium down. Silicon, favorite, and titanium. And you are going to be favorite and iron. And you're going to be favorite and aluminum. So every single time I build one of these, I have a base cost. And the base cost is what it's going to cost me in belts. And it's going to get very expensive for every single one of these I build. But is that cheaper than upgrading them? That's a whole different debate. Like, it's 50 grand for me to build the next one. Well, it's 50 grand in belts for me to build the next one. Plus, on top of that, it's 30,000 to upgrade the machine. Have we upgraded this machine already? 35,000. 35,000 to upgrade the machine. So it's 50, so it's 85,000 for me to build the machine and upgrade it to tier 2. For me to build another one, it's another 85,000. For me to upgrade it to a tier 3, it's 70,000. So that's your cash 22. The other thing with upgrading is every single machine I have needs maintenance. Now, if I upgrade them, I don't increase the amount of maintenance I need. I just have more machines. So it's technically going to be less maintenance overall. So that's another thing that we need to take into consideration. The other thing I need to do is definitely plug that into there and that into there and you into there. Build all. All right, so we definitely need another one of these. I definitely need you to move to the next tier, and that means you can use 90 and 90, which means I need to get you 180 in, which means these need to be upgraded. And 346,000. Click. $17,000 later. Okay. You're already tier 3. You should be able to grab from both sides. That should solve that problem. All right. On to you. Can we do a scan first? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Can you go investigate that? Can I go to the other rover? The other rover needs to do a scan in case there's anything out here. There is not, as far as I can tell. Okay. And then we need to go and move to there. All right. Inside upstairs. I destroyed this a second time, which is great. Can I now build that for the third time? And this time, make sure I click a cargo rover, not a scout rover. Cool. All right. You can't run because I don't have silicon. Why don't I have silicon? Because the sheer amount of slag I have. That is the only answer, okay? Silicon is coming out. We do have it split 50-50, so I do have some silicon that I'm saving. Can I remove that and remove that? So I am putting 50% on the bus. The 50% on the bus. The first split is this one, so you're technically getting 50%. You're getting less, but then I'm maxed out, which probably implies that we're not using these as fast. No, it just implies you're lucky. I don't know. So we are going to get these slowly, very, very slowly. Okay, back to you. That is, let's just pick up some food. I already did that. Where are we going to? We're going to here. So I need to drive to this point and scan. Okay. All right. I want to look at contracts, but I can't afford to look at contracts just yet. And what I can afford to do is minus. All right. So we have these guys tapped. These are a titanium node. Okay. You are not tapped. You're iron. You guys are tapped. You are not tapped. Can I get you And really? I can't get a second one? I'd really like 2 of you. Honestly. No. No. Okay, we're just going to throw 1 in. Okay. You have a bucket. What else do we have? We have a titanium, a silicon. We have an aluminium that we're planning on digging up that way. Okay, so if we're planning on digging that way, can I go to you? Can I go to you? Can I get a bulk resource storage? We'll throw that right there. We will plug you into you and then bring you. I really don't care how you get there. But I am going to save myself the belts. It's less about saving myself the belts at this point, and it's more about having storage. So these will store 4,000 regolith, which means this node, it doesn't tell me. I need to hover over the actual node itself. This node has 25,000 units worth of regolith. If I build 2 buckets that hold 4,000 each, that means I've already pulled 8,000 out of the ground, which is sort of the point. If I can pull it out of the ground early, then it means that I'm going to finish off the node faster. The faster I finish off the node, the faster this becomes more clean building space. Can I get you to do regolith? You're doing regolith. Okay. Can I go to you? Can I grab you and put you... No, can I get 2? Ooh.
You can't build here.
So close. Extract. Nope. Okay, in that case, can I put you about centered? Oh, silicon, this is the one I actually want. This is what we need. It's one of the resources we have a deficit on. Yeah, there's a number of resources we have a deficit on, but silicon's definitely one of them. I go there. That cells overlapping red. I just can't read that. 9 of 6. Okay, so there and there. Oop. Can I grab... no, I don't have buckets. Can I grab buckets? Can I put a bucket here, a bucket here, a bucket here, a bucket here, and a bucket here? Cool. Can I grab power from you to here, and high priority dig right through the hill. Wasting science. I don't want to do that. Definitely wasting orange. Okay, so you just need blue. It's going to move you up the list. But mining speed, I don't really need more mining speed. Blue, engineering. Engineering. I wouldn't mind... Well... Doesn't do anything. I'm ignoring about smelter upgrade. There you go. You need orange. Not a lot of orange, but some orange. Okay, we're going to drop you off the list. Yeah, you need orange as well. Sure, we'll do that. All right. If I can dig straight through, that'd be helpful. We can then go power to power to power to power to power to power. Oh, that's right. You can't build. Can't build hard up against the wall. Okay. And belts, fire. Can I get just that row knocked out? Alright, so bots have things to do. They have deliveries to do. They have things to build. Back out to you. You scan. And nothing. Nothing. Okay. And then we're going to get you to move to there. And we have pretty much mined this dry. If we look at this, I'm guessing you didn't fill the cargo. But no, actually, that's still pretty good. Like, it's a lot less green than it once was, but we should be fine there. Okay, so this is going to bring more resource in this belt. This belt is only going to go to these 2 guys. Obviously, you should have a reasonable mix of silicon. Also means that, I'll already look at it and see that we need, hang on, I definitely upgraded that. I definitely upgraded that. Okay, I need to upgrade that bit of belt. I need to... So you're all running flat out. Resources wise, I don't have. That's the edge of the map. No, I don't really have any more resources out that way. So with this running faster, that means this has to run faster. This still looks like it's running fine. Belt's backed up. Belt's coming through to here, mostly backed up, and you guys are both running at full speed. So, a slag problem. You have a slag problem. You don't have enough slag. Okay. And you don't have enough silicon. That's worse. That's so much worse. Okay. So that's the mining and fishery. Okay. So that means less slag. Less slag is really what I'm aiming for, because I need to cut back. As I said, no, I don't really need that. I'm in a situation where the amount of slag I'm getting is forcing a significant amount of silicon to get used. I don't really want to have that. You're doing... So you're going to finish the blue. Blue's going to skip to here. You're doing green. And then green's going to skip to... I don't know. Nothing. Orange is going to drop to there. I guess the Scout Rover can get a better battery. Yeah. Okay, back out to you. You are on your way to our next point of interest, which is here. Dispatch to scan, and it's easy to go back to here and then look at you. So you have 4,000, and that means in theory, my rover is, coming back. And we've just about consumed all the rare earth minerals. He's dropping off another 600, but also another 3,500 tons worth of regolith, which is still, that 43% means 10% of that is gone. It's going to get consumed. So I'm getting a little bit of iron, well, 16% iron, 16% titanium, 14% silicon, and 0%-ish of, what was the other resource? Titanium, aluminium. All right, regolith, and more regolith with some regolith, and that's all you guys done. Yes, you're not built yet. And power is not quite hooked up yet. And they definitely haven't dug through that wall. And then I also want them to dig through this wall, which straight away means that I need to find the bot complex and turn it on, and definitely need to add 2 more diggy boys. Definitely. Okay, 2 more of you guys. And can we look at colonists? Is there anybody dirt cheap? No, nobody dirt cheap. All right, and that's not built, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. You're going to process a little bit faster, but we've dug out a bit more room, so I'm probably going to add 1 or 2 or 3 more. We'll see, because we have materials to process, like a lot of materials to process. I don't need / want that belt going that way anymore. Definitely not. Yeah, you fill that machine. Okay, and what was the research? That's the flight control center. Okay, flight control center is something I do need to build sooner or later. Okay, mining speeds don't help me. Blue there. Can I move you up the list so you can consume some blue? And no connection. I forgot to power you up. Okay, all right, so more aggressive digging, definitely more aggressive digging, more filling up more buckets with more regolith, with more resources. They have dug out enough of this, and this belt of regolith is still fine. You have spare. Okay, if you have spare, we're now going to up one of you to maximum priority. That way, hopefully I get 2 engineers working on that all the time. Because I want to make sure that I want to make sure that we make as many nanotube, as much carbon fiber as we possibly can. Basically, that's really the aim I'm looking for. I'm trying to make sure that the belts are always full and we're producing enough organics that we can keep these guys running flat out. But that means I need more engineers, which means I need to find more that I can hire. You are running flat out. If you had silicon, we don't have silicon, and we got a storage. Yeah. Under storage, can I get? Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. RPG upgrade, which is a little bit of green. And you're doing green. Can I move you up? Yeah, and that way you can consume the green when it gets there. And you scan. Like I said today's episode would be full of micro. It's definitely a micro intensive episode. We got a lot of little things going on. This is dug out enough that I can extend the bus, but I still haven't fixed the silicon problem, even though I've done the research. It just means that that's much better. Half as much, which means a lot more silicon, which means eventually, not straight away, but eventually, it went up. Oh, because less of it's being turned into slag. That's where we got the research. Oh. And they just turned off and then went up. Oh, okay. So you sort of want to get that research as soon as possible, because the sooner you get it, the more resources you're actually getting when you're mining. And less of just what was once resources turned into slag. Okay. Alright, so. That's not good. Is somebody actually coming and repairing those? Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, so, you're working off silicon. You guys are working. Are you now? So you're full of both. You are still short on silicon. And that's a supply problem. Yeah, it looks like a supply problem. And the belt's hicking. The belt's having hiccups. That means we can't get rid of it fast enough. Also, that is filling up. Okay, so I need to make horrible decisions. I need to prioritize that. So now all silicon comes to these guys first. Excellent, Director. We've reinforced the ground to provide a stable base for future installation.
The laser system must be protected from external influences and radiation. Deliver resources to create suitable infrastructure at the site.
Okay. Deliver more stuff. Create infrastructure. The font's broken. Oh my. $700 titanium plate. 200. Okay. 205 components. 202 components. Okay. And the silicon, I've got no hope. No hope at all. Alright. You're going back and forth. This cargo truck can go to this is a pickup. That's a pickup, bring a drone. That's a pickup, bring 3 engineers and get some good loot. Okay, you. Can I get this guy? You go do that, and then you can pick up some of the other ones on the way back. Rover is ping. And anything, nothing. If I turn that off, I don't have any scan material. Yeah, you need to have one overlay on. I really wish there was a, like, some sort of like fog of war or something, so I could like just see the moon without the grid lines, but also have an idea of where I have and have not scanned. You probably need to go closer, so I have these circles less spread out. All right, so. Not enough power. I have 2 power grids. Go away. Huh? I have 2 power grids that has negative 24 on it. It's way better. Okay, negative 24 means like something like this didn't get plugged in. Yeah, it's this to here to here. That's not plugged in yet. Please don't. Yeah, please don't. Oh, because the buckets are just not connected to anything. You're like, oh, I'll help out. I'll fill them up for you. I fill up different buckets. No, this is plugged together. Okay, that goes to there. High research. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to... Hey! That goes to that power pole. And then into there. and build, and this is the next dig. And that means they should be here right now. Right. They're down this corner. Okay. Research complete. Fuel factory upgrade. Okay. So fuel generator upgrade. That gives us more power for our fuel generators that I haven't built. But that's okay. It gives me something I can spend research on. And quick double check. No, I wanted somebody cheap. No such luck. You're now running flat out with 2... Engineer 3, Engineer 6. Wow, that's a giant difference. You're exhausted. Okay. And that still has 720 in it. We're going to have to wait a while and see how this changes. You guys can actually output, which is nice. Sort of. Oxygen's back on board. Water is backed up. What did I say? I could run 3 off that one, and then 6 off that one. So here, not that I need extra, but only having 18 water sort of gets me a little bit concerned. All right, so we've made some progress. We've made an awful lot of progress. I wish I made some progress with the money front, but we'll look at that in the next episode. We'll start selling some goodies. We do have access to me actually clicking the right type of truck. We do have access to click this. Still -3 circuits, which is bad. 40, 12, we're good. 26, we're good. 45, we're good. Yep. So going to get a second cargo truck. We do have access to the flight control center. So we need to look at that in the next one as well. That means we can then automate deliveries to and from it, which is going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort to set up, but I think it'll be worth it. Also, I'm thinking a bigger room is required right about here. Yeah. And probably also another 1 or 2 of these guys. Because I need to process all the regular faster. It's like I have too much ore and not nearly enough, well, ability to process. I could also do with some more ore on this side of the map. We might have to... No, we got 2 out here. 3 out here. Yeah, we might have to bring them in to replace some of the stuff that's dying along here. Alright. Well, actually... Or I could just plug that there and solve that whole problem. 74,000. We've gone up. We actually have more regolith now than when we started. That's fine. All right. That's it. I'm going to call this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this little bit of weird chaos of well, micro projects, lots of micro projects. Also, it seems like I'm backing up on rare earth metals as well. And you're already maxed out. We might need to actually... No, you don't have silicon. Yeah, you don't have silicon. You're at the end of the line. Ooh.
Research complete.
But cargo truck's gonna go faster. Cargo capacity. Sure. And... Oh, really?
Research complete.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Dispatch the scan. You. Ping. Find nothing. Great. Dispatch the scan. Wrong. Okay. And research complete was the regolith refinery upgrade number 2, which we're not using at all now. And that does unlock multi-resource storage. Actually, there's a possibility I might have found a use for that. I don't think so, but maybe. Either way, I already tried to end the episode once. The game's now paused, which means I can freely end the episode without somebody interrupting me. So, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you in the very next video. All right, bye.